generally in Pakistan in Test match cricket, the pace of play is slow, and it's a slow build. One thing about Ben Stokes' side, it is far from slow.
They've got to see what's going to happen next, as have we all. So, well, that'll be the proper start to a proper game of cricket. There have been times where he's making his way to...
Played a Test match in Pakistan. He has the first delivery, and it is pretty gun barrel straight. It is edge but soft hands, and that will be the first runs down to third man for 4. Crawley off the mark. That's where he's very strong, Zach Crawley. Very strong off his hip, off his pad. Punch down the ground, and that'll be the second boundary. Crawley quickly into double figures. And again, and I reckon that'll go away. Mid-off gives chase. Excellent start for Crawley and England. 14. Here is one of the debutants, Muhammad Ali. And the boundaries continue well. He got half a hand to it, but I reckon that'll still just get to the rope. It does.
Shall we offer you the first new fact?
And that's been played with soft hands. It will just go. That's good. That's very good. And a big appeal. Really good comeback over. Targeting Crawley. And that just gets a glove of Rizwan down the leg side. They'll get... Beautifully clipped for 4. That's 2 straight, and that's just bread and butter for Ben Duckett. Oh, inside edge. A bit of fortune there for Crawley. He's had an outside edge for 4, now he's had an inside edge for 4. Nicely played. He knew exactly what he was doing. Now that's classic Duckett. Open the face.
Haris Rauf, his Test match debut. And Waqar and Arouge, I can think. Just a misfield allows Crawley to scan. It was certainly straight as Duckett slashes away, but with no great conviction this time. It driven firmly by Zach Crawley. That has met the middle of the bat. He's hit. And the middle of the bat again. This is delicious from Zach Crawley, who follows a lovely cover drive with a very... There he goes with a reverse sweep to Zahid's 5th ball, and that is a crunching reverse sweep. Quite a statement. Yeah, just watch Duckett. He's got so many options with this shot. I think we've already seen in this over a hard-hit sweep. Now this will be 4 more. It's not a good ball from Haris Rauf. Terrific from Zach Crawley. That's the length that Waqar Younis was talking about, really. Just 4 more. Pulled again in front of square, and this is a real problem for Haris Rauf. He can go shorter than that and try and get it over Crawley's. Man out is just behind square, so there'll be runs here for Duckett at least. Having said that, Crawley dabs one fine as well, and that's his 50. And a very fine half-century it has been from Zach Crawley. He's in. And again, Baba will maybe try and cut this shot off, but by doing so, it will.
Flat.
Pakistan's bowlers haven't been able to do this morning.
Pick up a wicket or 2. At the moment, it's just boundaries coming left, right, centre.
Put on 100 partnership in just...
In the air, but lands safe of the man on the sweep. Pulled well, there's 2 men out there, go straight between the 2 of them. Crawley's been quick on that pull. Slightly on the up. And Crawley, good bit of fielding, but they might just scamper one now. They do. Could come back for two here on the misfield. They do.
In their warm-up. I mean, you can see here, Zaid Mahmood, you know, he is a decent leg spinner, but there's no pace, there's very little.
He's strong there, isn't he? Just that forward press, and then he rocks off. He's very strong there. That's 3 or 4 boundaries. He's just back up behind square on the offside. 127 for none. Gets it past mid-on. He looks in fine touch to Zach Crawley. That's just short and waist high. That's not short enough. 4 more. Well, for a side that...
He tested out the fridges in the dress.
And the laws at that stage.
141 for none.
Here in Rawalpindi this morning. A record set many years ago in 1900.
He played, he got double 100.
It's another sweep from Duckett. It won't be the last sweep shot that you'll see the left-hander play today, as England motor on to 145 for none.
Yeah, I got you out a few times. What, another boundary there? No.
The crowd trying to get behind the local boy. Well, it's gone very fine. It's beaten Rizwan down the leg side. We'll just keep an eye on the umpire here.
Part time.
Is driven in slightly unorthodox fashion by Duckett because it was so wide. This morning. Having said that, Naseem Shah just strays onto Ben Duckett's leg stump, and that is timed quite. Very firm drive to end the 25th, 160. Oh, it's just wide of mid-on. He was slow to it.
Runs scored this year over 1,000 runs.
System keeping their options open as long as possible. 174 for none.